This girl I was dating said that I was cruel because I can cure AIDS and I'm letting the wicked homosexual die of AIDS because I believe they're wicked and must die. She said, you're cool. And I said, you know it? I thought about it. She didn't want to go out with me. She didn't want to marry me. So I know other people must think that way too. But I'm going to explain to you why and what I've been through, what I know and I've seen. I lived my whole life basically being beaten and battered by wicked people. At first, anti-Semites, wicked people in my Jewish community, my own family, abused, used, exploited for my music. I spent, the age of 14, my late 20s, learning guitar, developing songwriting, and singing, putting all my time, money, and effort into it. And when I was finally ready to at least go into development as an artist on a major label back then in the 80s, lo and behold, I hear my music that I slaved over being played by Eric Clapton, Sheryl Crow, TLC, Stone Temple Pilots, So I sued the record companies. I copyrighted my music, my songs. The judges dismissed all the cases. The lawyers, David Schatz of Loeb and David Satnick, both of whom worked for the court and for the DA in New York, fixed the cases somehow. All the cases were dismissed from the Southern District Court of New York. All other 18 copyright infringement cases against the major labels on the dockets at the time were also dismissed. I received threatening phone calls from the mafia associated with the record labels. The judges laughed at me, mocked at me, so I sued the U.S. government for abusing their power to pervert justice because they didn't give me a fair trial and uphold my rights to copyrights. And I sued the FBI too, because the FBI denied. I asked them for their help in investigating the allegations. They're scum, the FBI. A lot of the goyim in the mafia who tried murdering me, they're rotting in hell now. They tried murdering me. Many of them got massacred. They deserve it. People like that. So they tried murdering me. So when that didn't work, the U.S. Attorney at large, FBI, tried railroading me into an insanitarium. So what they did, they had the FBI eavesdropping on my conversations with my family. They separated me from my mother and father. They slandered me to them behind my back, having meetings with them without me knowing. Tried portraying me as some deranged maniac who'd become a religious fanatic, and I'm a devout Orthodox Jew, holy man, good, morally pure man, not some vile fucking homosexual or pederast who rapes kids and infects them with AIDS, who deserved death, and Hitler was right. He was right for killing them. He's right. And if you don't know that, you need to get yourself a rabbi, a real rabbi. And if you don't want to get one and live by God's laws, then die. I've been through hell because of scum like you. Why don't I cure AIDS? Because you don't deserve it. You deserve death. Why should I cure someone who deserves to die and who made my life a living hell? Who allows men to rape boys and give them AIDS at the age of 5. And I've got a victim of one of them in my room right now. He's raped in a bathroom at knife point. I'm trying to cure him and get him better. Why should I cure you? You disrespected me, you dishonored my throne. I'm from the house of David, I'm from the kings of David, and I'm fit to be king in Israel in every way. And as long as you deny me of my throne, you will die, and die more of you, you will, until there are no more of you left in the world. And I will assume the throne, with or without you, over your dead bodies, or with your full obedience and support. But I'll get the throne one way or another, not for me or my honor, but for God's honor. I don't have any honor, and I learned very quickly honor's worth nothing. Only God's honor is worth something. You think you have honor? You're a bunch of delusional, egocentric faggots on ego trips. Grandiose delusions of you're nothing. A person who's something is the man who nullifies his will to God, does his laws lovingly, caringly, responsibly. He cares about other people. He's righteous, he's good, he's morally pure. He helps other people and helps establish God's honor in the world. He's good, he helps people, he cares about other people. That's someone who's important. Someone who learns the Torah and does the mitzvot. That's someone who's important. Mr. Rich guy who stole the money, or the Mr. Hitman who killed so many people. I don't care about that. The guy who bombed the most buildings. You don't care about me. You don't care about the Palestinians, what you call them. Nobody cares about them either. Anyone who's downtrodden and poor. I have a problem with that too. I don't like the concept of Palestine because it's really the land of Israel. It's the Jewish people's land that God gave us. But I feel bad for them too. I feel bad for the blacks, all the downtrodden people by the rich. I think AIDS is a great thing because it exterminates all the wicked people who thought they could be God, played God, and they're not God, and they're going to die or serve me as king and obey God. If they don't, just bye. I'm glad I'm not you. What's waiting for you in the next world? Why don't I want to cure AIDS? Well, after slaving over my art for over a decade, years, suing them in courts, only to be denied justice, and suing the U.S. government, federal government, the FBI, U.S. attorney for abuse of power to corrupt justice, and then have my family relations destroyed by them so they could railroad me into a mental hospital, inject me with poisons like Halidol, risperidone, and clopixol, which damaged me to the point where I wanted to die, ruined my ability to get married. No girl wanted to marry me. People kicked me out of their houses. I was homeless. I almost died many times while I was inventing weapons to defend the state of the Jewish people for Israel. When I was a military leader, the Kriegmeister, leading the U.S. forces into Iraq, while I was learning Torah, be a rabbi, while I was not going to prostitutes or engaging in masturbation or homosexuality, keeping morally pure, learning Torah, elevating myself holy and spiritualist, and the evil world was downtrodden me. I saw AIDS as a blessing of God, ways God of exterminating the wicked from the world so that the Messianic kingship could be developed, which is me, and the temple be built to establish God's honor. So if you ask why I don't cure AIDS, because these people are wicked. They're haughty, impure, vile, disgusting pigs and dogs who put themselves over the Messianic king, me. They will die or obey, but they will not be in this world with their haughty rebellion against God or me. Take it. Take this what you want to be. Think I'm crazy. Go to hell. Be excised. I'm moving forward to build a temple. You want to be holy, live by God's laws? Come with me. With or without you, I'm gonna do it. With or without you. People will join. People will come. I don't know who they are, but I'm holding my ground for Hashem, for God. It's time to think of God's honor first, not people's. People don't live by the Torah are worthless. They're not important. They think they're important, but they're not. They have ego trips. They're delusionary. Mr. Sports Star, music star, actress, actor, president, you're all garbage. You don't back me, you're a piece of, you know what. You're just a liar. Everyone knows it. Everyone's going to know it. So this girl who didn't want to marry me because I don't want to cure the wicked people of AIDS, well, look at my background. Look what they did to me. Look what they do to others. See what they're doing in this world, destroying it, and see what I'm doing with it, building it for God. Well, think of that. See who I am in them. And that's the way I won't cure AIDS. I'm going to think of it until I'm king. And even then I might not want to. I might not want to then. It's forbidden to save apikorsim, kofrim, or idol worshippers. I won't save them. I won't save wicked people. Just as most people listening to this the video probably wouldn't want to save, you know, the person they hate, which could be a Nazi, it could be a Jew, it could be a Palestinian or an Iranian jihadist. Would you want to save them so they can go and kill you all? I'm not going to save wicked homosexuals so they can go kill us all anymore. They destroyed my life, the wicked. AIDS to me is not the problem. It's a solution and cure to the problem with this haughty, impure wickedness. And it's just keep on moving forward until the person biChezkath Ben David assumes the throne. So that's the way it's going, honey. You want to come with me, great. If not, God will give me something even better, which I don't know how that's possible, but it's possible, because God can do anything. I love you. I hope you're with me, and we should all do tshuva shlema, return to Hashem's commands fully, and things will be okay. It's just going to get worse if we rebel against God.